Okay, hello. So we're gonna start beginning to build our security stack. So here's what I got so far. Uh, I built a PC that is mainly used for building the security stack, and I'm hosting it within the VM VirtualBox. Right now, I have this box, which is running a Debian 11 box. Um, So what I did so far is that I essentially just made the IP static within the Linux, so the IP doesn't keep changing if I were to host the web UIs. And I also set the etc host from the IP address to this domain name called box because I'm just lazy with it. And then so starting now, what we want to do to install our wazuh indexer first to begin our security stack is to first follow this from here up to down here. Um, just follow the documentation, I'd say. And we're going to be using the assistant to install it instead. So it's going to make life way more easier. That's weird. Okay. Yep. Copy. So there we have it. And then installed. Okay. So we finished installing the assistant installer, and then we could just copy this and then install this. Rather than node 1, I remember editing the name to be box. So as I said before, I remember to put a dash I because you want to ignore all the hardware requirements. Yep, the hardware and systems checks ignored. And then now after we finish installing it, we could get started with the cluster. So meanwhile, I'm installing this. Let me just give a quick heads up on what the security stack would kind of look like right now. So let's say this black is the I can't really type it well indexer, right? So this is currently what we're installing, and this is majority where we're gonna get our search queries stored in. Um, and so right now we're trying to, after finish building this index, what we're gonna move to next is by having a server for this indexer. So it acts as for the log ingestion. And what we could have here planning is just have a graylog over here. And in addition, I wanted to have a additional wazuh manager where I could help manage. So help manage API service, all those sorts of stuff, and essentially it's just sending data to Graylog. And oh wow, okay, but essentially we're managing the endpoints. We're gonna have an API over here where we could interact with the indexer, but essentially we're just wanting to have this wazuh manager to ingest into the Graylog and from Graylog sent into the indexer. So that's the plan for right now. And for managing endpoints, I mean by installing agents and stuff. Uh, Other than that, okay, we're ready. So afterwards, we have to initiate the cluster. Okay, this is weird. Okay, fuck, bruh. Okay, we got it. And essentially, you wanna once again ignore it, ignoring the system checks. And then you I'm deleting the security stack anyway afterwards, so it doesn't really matter whether I show the admin password or not. This is all for demonstration purposes. So let's take a so moving on, we're gonna get the password. And here we go. Now this is the password, save it somewhere. And now we could try and test this out um, by having this request sent. And you would want to have the wazuh indexer to be the IP address of this system. So this current system I have is 1642, and it's 15. Yep. And then afterwards, for setting up the admin password, you would want to copy this and then essentially paste it here. And once you press enter, you would get a whole bunch of text. So once you see this whole blob of text working, that means that this is working. The indexer is functioning. Another way you could also test it on is just by doing another additional curl command, but I'm just too lazy doing that. Okay, so moving on, we're going to be moving to the dashboard. So we're going to start putting on the web UI directly. Um, so we could access wazuh. So we already installed the assistant over here. We need to install the dashboard. And remember when we specify this, uh, so instead of dashboard, we have to specify this machine from the config.yml. So the name was OSBox. So I do the exact same thing. So you'd want to also ignore the hardware checks once again. And there is no certificate. Oh, my bad. I think it's because of I'm. It's not OS box. It's just box. So that's the reason why it didn't work. But yeah. Yep. There we go. It's working out. And then you're gonna get a pop the web UI. So let's just wait. Okay, we could now test it out. It tells us to visit this here, right? I'm gonna exit my virtual machine from there, and I'm just gonna go at it, and we're gonna get this connection is not private. Just there we go. Ignore, proceed, and there you go. We have our login page. Let's grab the password real quick, and just to test it out. Ta-da! Yep, it works. So the API connection is not available. Okay, so the reason behind this is because we need to also install the wazuh manager. But keep in mind, I said that we have to install the wazuh manager right after graylog. So right now we're trying to connect the indexer and graylog over here, and then from the wazuh manager to graylog, and then to the indexer. Yep, that should be the plan. Okay. So we're gonna be needing this for later on. So right now, let's just extract the. Hold on, I forgot the name. Yep. So we have to extract the files from this tar over here. So we want to do a tar xvf for extraction. So do that, install files, and then just press tab, and got it. And fuck. Okay. And su root and osboxes.org and tar xv. Let's do that again. Do install files. Ta-da! We got it. We got it. Okay, so for the next documentation, we'll be using this one over here. Oh shit, what was that sound? That was weird. Okay. And to remove, yes. I do want to continue. resume. Okay, so we already installed all of this. So we have to install MongoDB because Graylog needs it. So just essentially, it's just all copy and paste. Um, you could just keep doing all this, and it'll be fine. And then I'm gonna update. Okay. Interesting. There we go. We see it now. We see the MongoDB, and then now I can install. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, we got it. Yes. And then we could do this. Essentially just copy paste this, enable, like start on, yep, link, and then restart. So let's see if MongoDB is active. So hopes up. Load active running MongoDB database server. Yay, we got it. Okay. Moving next. So this now we have to move on to downloading, installing Graylog. Oh my god, this is so slow. There we go. Yep, we got it. Okay. So here. Okay. Uh, okay. And then updating it. Okay. And then this one was the most annoying one that I know. Yep. So we could cd into it. Server slash certs. Okay, so now we have to copy. We don't have to agree with this. We could just copy from the home directory where we put our certs. So certs. And we could just do certs here. And so if we do an ls, and then if we do a cat asserts, yay! Okay. Okay. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We still have to move our root CA cert from the wazuh in case to prevent any more errors. So let me just cd back to home where I was. Let's see. Then I should have the okay. So wazuh install files. And then once I ls that, we have the root cpem. Yep. Okay. So I want to also copy that the root cam to here. So so we could save it. You know what? Fuck it. Ugh, I don't like it when you try to copy and paste from here. So root ca.pem. Okay. And then we want to move it to here, where we want it to move to graylog server slash certs, and let's just call it root ca.pem. And there we go. We could just use this key tools over here. So we could add it to our Java. That's okay. We got it. We got it. Okay, so it's added. So okay, this is the most annoying step. So I'm gonna go save this machine real quick, and I'm gonna go clone it in case I fuck up. Okay, moving on. Changing a default Java option. So let's change the settings for here. Oopsies. And then we could. We could comment this out because essentially it's just the same data. Yeah, it's essentially the same data. So, but with like a bit more additional stuff. So, yep, comment it out and then paste it. Just like that, you're good to go. Um, and then, yep. Okay, and then now we have to edit our configuration file. So, a few things mainly is just pointing it to the Elasticsearch on wazuh, and we could just copy this and then just nano paste it. Yep. So, oh shoot. First things first, actually, we have to figure out the passwords. So, we have to copy this passwords first. And then just save it somewhere. I don't care. It's so weird. Let's just name it Callie. Yep, so that should be our next password. And then this one, conduct our Elasticsearch. So what we might have to do first right now is to configure our. Let's have a new user set up for this. So we could go to eternal users. Let's create a user. Let's call it dog, right? And then we'll just call it Kelly. Password. And then what role? I'm too lazy. Don't do this. Definitely don't prioritize giving it admin roles. If you could restrict it, definitely restrict it, but I'm just lazy this time. Built this lab way too many times. Yep. Okay, so we're currently creating the user graylog. Got it. Good. And then what we could do is now edit the files. So we could do nano etc graylog server and server.com. And just go down here. We'll see a password secret. Oh, fuck. We pass. No! Right here. So let's copy all this annoying text. Copy and paste. Yep. Good. And let's go back to the same thing. Copy and Elasticsearch. Yep. I'm just gonna send this to 0.0.0. Don't do this. Highly recommend don't do this. Be more specific, please. But other than that, let's go to Elasticsearch. Where's the Elasticsearch? Because we want to have the Elasticsearch connect to the graylog, and the Elasticsearch host is essentially the way. Yep, found it, found it, found it, found it, found it. Ah, fuck yeah. Okay, yep, got it, got it, got it. Yeah. So, let's just yep, we have graylog, and we have the backend rules of admin. Yep, 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 yep. I'm really fucking tired. I've been okay. Yep. Looks good to me. Save. Moving on. What's next we have to do? So let's try it out. I'm gonna be really mad if it doesn't work, but it is what it is. Let's just see. Wait, I'm stupid. I didn't even start it yet. What up? Oh my god. Let me look back up. Could it be I didn't even start it yet? Fuck this CA cert. Why is there so much fucking information in the CA cert? It's okay. That's just how cryptography is. Fuck it. What up? Okay, so it's system CTL. Okay, I had it started. Uh, what up? Watch a tutorial guide. So yeah, we could also double check. Let's see if the. Yep, yep, yep. No, 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 no. Why is it not here yet? The, Yay! We have it. Okay, but why is it pointing to that? Okay, we have to change that again. So let's do conf. Okay.
Yeah, we're in. 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 Fuck yeah. Fuck. What do you mean? Oh, I think. Let's go. Don't save your password, but like, let's go. Okay, let's see. Quick overview if it works. No notification, no active jobs. Yep. Let's see if it works at Elasticsearch. With Zoocaster is green. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's resume for the Wazoo manager. Make sure to install the prerequisites. If you were trying to install it and there's errors, try using sudo or root to install. So let's get started. What the fuck? Okay, weird. Yep, it's unpacking Wazoo manager, and then we're gonna have it reload, and then we're gonna go start it, and then we're gonna start forwarding our logs. Ah, fuck work. Okay, let's keep moving on. So from here, we would want to move. Sorry. But let's go to input. We have to start putting our inputs so we can forward our Wazoo manager logs inside. Let's just do TCP plain text, and then we launch new input, and then okay, we have a binary trust over. So let's just call it Wazoo because we're gonna be using Fluent later. Events with Fluent. Save. We got one input. Okay, let's see. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Logs. Yep. So it reads Fluent bit to the alert JSON file entries to our graylog input. Yep. Okay. And then now we should be able to install this. And then we edit that. Oh shit. Yeah, we're just gonna use the whole default thing given to us. So like, we could delete this. Okay, I got it working. I followed the documentation. I changed the configuration over here. Followed exactly from that build. Uh, and then I tried to test it out essentially, and that didn't work. So what I ended up doing is I forgot to enable and start it. So I enabled and started it, and now by doing this, it says worker 1 and worker 0 has started. So how can we see if this is working or not? One simple trick that I would say is to let's try and open a scene. So if we were to do a OS boxes SSH, right, we might be able to see the increasing connection. So it might be logged. So let's do this. And osboxes.org. And from here on, there we go. We see it. And then if we were to look inside what the messages was, we could see Elasticsearch is connected to the Wazoo indexer. Okay. And we could see whether this was a success. So if it was an authentication fail or authentication success, you could now see it. Congratulations, you had your first input connected. So now moving on, let's try and have the configuration. Setting the configuration. We could do so. Yeah, we could do so by copying this, moving to my VM, and then actually, I don't like this. I don't like to put su every single time. So let's nano this, and we can get started. One thing I learned about this is that if you were to put capital letter Y for yes or capital N for no, it would not work. So I think you just have to put like tiny letters instead. So let's move on and try out the authentication. Where is it? Where is it? Turn all of this to yes, actually. We do want to have a vulnerability scan in the future. Found it! So let's work this out. Uh, Also, let me just have the vulnerability set to yes because I will have Linux machines as the user agent for these sims. This is gonna take forever. Fuck? Huh. Yep. Vulnerability detectors, vulnerability, yes, OS, yep. Mm, Amazon Linux vulnerabilities. Future, yes, because I might be hosting some static web servers on there. Let's go up. Unabled. Yes. 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 And yes. Oh, good. And then let's echo Cali. Cali R R sec slash DC slash RD EM. Oh, I forgot to pipe this. And we got it. And then just copy this. No. That's not what I want. What I want is this. Mhm.